Hardwood, Ron?
No, it's pretty good, Porky.
Great bunch of guys, you know, just getting together and doing some of the traditional things they've done in the woods for years. All the events you see are things that are actually done in the woods or have been done.
Choker setting, hook tending, cable splicing, hand bucking, and climbing are some of the events that attract competitors to Sitka and the All-Alaska Logging Championships. The competition started in 1959 when the crews from area logging camps got together for a little fun.
We used to have camp competition where one camp would be up on, say, KTOO Island, and another one would be up on Chichikov Island, and another on wherever it was, and they'd all come in here on 4th of July. Well, we decided that we'd have a little competition between the camps, and it used to be a fun thing. But now there's so many camps, they're so spread out that you can't get them together like you used to, you know. And things have changed quite a bit from what they used to. And new methods, faster time, everything. Look at Guy German with the climbing gear he had and what speed he makes and everything.
The fastest climber in the competition is Guy German, a Sitka drywall contractor who climbs the 92-foot spar tree in less than 17 seconds. The footgear he developed for speed climbing has changed the sport.
I don't consider myself an inventor, but I laid awake many nights thinking about this before I tried it. And finally one year I just had to try out the crude concept to see if it would work. And I made a prototype and attached it to my shoe, and it worked so well that I immediately went to work on a finished product, and this is basically it here. It works real well. It caused a small controversy among some people because they like to see the traditional way continue, but as a rule it was overwhelmingly accepted, and the crowds especially love it because it makes the event so much more exciting when you see a guy go up faster.
In the tree topping event, his time was half that of the second place finisher. When competing in the lower 48, he specializes in climbing, but in Sitka, he enters more events.
I like to do a good job for the home crowd. I know there's a lot of people that have a lot of respect for me and like to see me do my thing out here, so I always try to do my best for them.
Oh, we definitely want local people. We got to have local people. That stimulates it. Everyone likes to come and see their brother or sister out here, you know, or dad or aunt or uncle or whoever it is competing in this stuff. It really adds to it.
These guys, Lentz and some of them, Jackson and Larson, they do this full time. They do shows every weekend down in the Northwest down there, and they spend 2 or 3 months every year down in Australia, and so it's real tough to compete against those guys. The other guys are professional loggers. They work in the woods, and so I don't get to do that. I run my restaurant and come home at night and practice a little bit on a few events. I held my own in some sawing events today, but trying to get over that big log there is pretty tough for me. I'm out here to have fun, enjoy it, and I don't think the people come to watch you quit in the middle of it if things don't go right. So I keep plugging away till I make it.
You got to be really in a wide variety of events you've got to be very good at, and you know, I sort of have it over a lot of guys like that because I can do very well in every event on the ground, but you know, I don't do any time of climbing. It's take too much out of you. You know, you just can't do it. Too many events.
Mel Lentz managed to win first place in 3 of the 16 events. High scores in several other events gave him the most points overall and his 8th straight title at the Sitka Championships. He and the other winners split a purse worth a little over $17,000.
Yeah, we've got probably the second best prize money on the West Coast for our logging show. We've got up to $1,000, $2,500 total in one of the events, the splicing. $1,000 first place, so it's a good paying event.
Like I say, there's several reasons why I like to compete at log shows. One of the main reasons I like to compete at this one is because most of the guys that compete here are some of the best that there is in the world, and so I'm competing against the best. And if I can even place or come close in any of the events, I'm doing well, you know.
We're there to win, whether it's first or second between us, one or the other, it doesn't matter. Or like what happened today, I choked in the beginning, so I was really pulling for him and when he was up, and then got into a throw-off.
Mindy has beaten me in several smaller shows, and it doesn't bother me. I mean, I wish her to win every show, because there's only so many events that women can enter in here. Jack and Jill, axe throwing, about the two most common, and maybe someday I can get her doing the obstacle pole course over here, where balance, just like gymnastics, the balance comes in, but there's also the danger of that saw running. But I think she's capable of getting into another event like that in the future.
Sometimes the obstacle pole takes a little more than good balance, as Leo Evans of Sitka discovered.
See, I've been falling off for 5 years in a row before my wife made this for me. And since then I've been able to stay on pretty good, so it's a good luck shirt.
He's no good. Porky can beat Leo. Wait a minute, Dave. Just hold off on that tree climbing there for just a second. Burns?
Yeah, we got a grudge match, huh?
We're going to have a little grudge match here. How about that?
But sometimes you need something more than a good luck shirt.
Ready, set, go! Hey, just a minute!
Wait a minute. Leo, come on, Leo. Porky's going to beat you.
No.
Go, Porky, go.
Up! Ah!
We just pull a lot of tricks on one another once in a while and everything, you know, and just a lot of fun we have, you know, along with the work. It makes a pleasure out of it.